What's up guys, Jason here. I'd like to share a leadership lesson that's helped me in managing people over the years. I use this currently in garage doors, but anywhere I've gone, I've always used this lesson. So let's begin. So a long time ago, I read a book called The Mission, the Men, and Me by Pete Blaber. In the book had a bunch of valuable lessons. One of the biggest lessons I took away was always listen to the guy or girl on the ground. Meaning that you always want to listen to the person that's interacting with the environment that you're making decisions on. A way that I use this daily in the garage door industry when it comes to dealing with my technicians and they have a problem at the job they're at, they'll give us a call looking for solutions. If I don't have a readily, easily available solution, I'll start asking them questions. What's going on? I'll make them rephrase the problem. I'll make them talk about how everything is going. I'll listen to how they're feeling. I'll listen to how they're speaking. And I kind of get a grasp of the situation that they're dealing with. Once I can get them calmed down, if they're not already calm, I like for them to give me feedback on what they think is the solution. And usually, once they start talking and they're calm, they can give me a bunch of steps or different ideas on how to solve this problem. And then we can just troubleshoot from there. We can say, hey, if you do this, what happens? If you do that, what happens? What's going to be the secondary or third actions, or how might the customer take this? Going through all those steps really helps develop the person that's giving you a call. It also helps solve the problem in the most efficient, easiest way possible, at least in my opinion. I also use this with my customer service representatives. They'll give me a lot of feedback on how they're taking calls or how calls are coming in, and they like to they don't always like what's going on sometimes. Instead of me saying, hey, this is a process, this is what we're doing, I love to hear their feedback, because some of the best ideas that we've had and that we've incorporated came from the person answering the phone. They may not be in a leadership position. That doesn't mean their opinion or their insights or their experience that they bring to the table is not valuable. You can always take good ideas from everyone, as long as it's in a constructive manner, and you can see how you can use it. It doesn't have to be the exact thing that they are saying, but you can take it and use that as a base or work with that and see how you can implement that solution. It makes the person giving you the advice feel included in the decision-making process. It helps empower your employees, and it makes everyone all around better if it works out. And if it doesn't, you can always switch back to how it was before and come up with another solution. Everyone has opinions, and most of them are worth listening to, even if you don't implement them. If this helps you make decisions at your company, or just in general when you're dealing with other people, hopefully this will help you out. And I suggest to read that book, The Mission, the Men, and Me by Pete Blaber. It's a great book. It's an easy read. It's really interesting. So I'm Jason. Thanks for watching.